How's it hanging, bros? My name is Sean, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video. In today's video, we will be showcasing the bow. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this bow, but first, if you're liking Monster Hunter, please go ahead and smack a like. Your boy would really appreciate it. And, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this. The bow is a really cool weapon. I thoroughly enjoy it. There's a couple flaws that I like to point out, but of course, as the game progresses, you can upgrade the bow. So all these flaws of these early, weapons are not too much of a big deal. Now the stats on the bow is, a little less than 100. The immediate upgrade, the next skin up, is a little bit better. But immediately what I noticed with these bows is you can either hold down your arrow for like a maximum charge, dealing extra damage. And then you can release, and then bam, a lot of damage right in the face of any monster that it's pointed towards. It's a really bad day for them, you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, man? But another thing that I noticed is that if you hold it down for long enough, you can trigger a rapid fire, which is really cool if you're like backstepping and trying to get away from really fast monsters. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind, because that will definitely come in handy. Now the downside of that is you literally have to hold it for a while, but there's a couple different techniques you can do, like this raining shot, and there's different kinds of arrows. You can poison your tips, there's a couple different combos you can do with it. You can kind of make explosive arrows. You can make poison arrows. You can make arrows that rain down from the sky like that, so there's a couple different things you can do with it. As we get in, you will notice that the range on a bow, on this particular bow, really isn't that. Hey, partner. See, look, out of range. Just for a split second, it showed out of range, and that is just crazy because those creatures were pretty close, fairly close. You would think that a bow would be able to fly further than 20 or 30 feet. See, look, immediately out of range. He's not even 30 or 40 feet away. So that's a little crazy. I would think that, the further away it does, the further away the arrow travels, the less damage it'll do, right? But still, it should be, the range should be a little less than 20 feet, I would imagine, right? Maybe? But anyway, I'm pretty sure that you can upgrade the range, hopefully, as you go on. I really haven't progressed too far into the game yet. I've been kind of stuck on just kind of like learning these weapons a little bit, so I haven't really had time to upgrade. Haven't really had time to even look into different armors and stuff like that. I haven't really completed a lot of the different missions, but I will say, after this particular video with this bow right here, which is kind of cool. I mean, look at it just lighting up red. It's so awesome. And then the power technique, boom. Yeah, it's nice. Not a bad weapon to kind of, get started on there. But I will say that there is a weapon that I like slightly better than this. And I think that we're probably going to end the weapon showcase series, because I found the weapon. There's no need for me to go through every single weapon. That'd be really redundant, and it gets really repetitive and kind of boring, even though these are kind of easy videos to make. But I'm not in it for the easy video. I'm in it to actually make something that's worthwhile and informative, and hopefully these are informative.
You can assign a
Oh shit, that Jackraw really sneaked up on me there.
on the map.
But anyway, so yeah, there's another weapon that I really like, and I really want to show that to you guys. And there's a lot of cool things that I've figured out with it, and I really kind of just took to it really well, and I think it's going to be the weapon I go through the entire game with, so that's cool. But this bow though, you know what I'm saying? This bow though, Frodo. If you like Monster Hunter, I recommend the bow. Now I will say that, again, those damn things should have been in range. That's one of my only criticisms with this bow. Other than that, as the upgrades come out with it, and as you upgrade the bow, it could probably be a pretty devastating weapon, especially if you're up high in the trees. You can probably rain down some havoc pretty quickly. So yeah, this bow is really nice. Now, if you have 5 or 6 enemies and you can only aim the 1 or 2 arrows at once, that kind of sucks. And you don't really have time to switch to your explosive arrow, or you don't have time to poison the tip and to slow one down so you can focus on other ones, you know what I mean? And it's early game, so it takes a lot. It actually takes a lot more skill than just brute strength. you know, with highly upgraded weapons and you just tanking hits with, you know, really good armor. So, you know, it is what it is. And all these weapons have, you know, small little flaws and stuff like that I'm sure will get worked out. Like I say, you know, you pick a different weapon in this game and it completely changes the play style, you know, how you interact with monsters, how you'll go about fighting a monster. You know, there are certain monsters that, you know, more weapons are tailor-made to destroy those types of monsters, so you kind of want to upgrade as many weapons as you possibly can to get good with as many weapons as you possibly can. But everybody's got that signature weapon, you know what I mean? And I think I found mine. It's not the bow, unfortunately. I like the bow. If that range was just a little bit better, you know, I'd be able to like do those overhead shots like that, and those power charges, and those, you know, hold down you know, holding down the arrow until you start automatically firing, which is cool. You know, I still think you shouldn't have to hold it down that long to automatically fire, which kind of sucks. But you know, other than that, you know, that the Buster Blade video is sitting at over 150 views, so thank you guys. You guys must really like that stuff. And if you guys like Monster Hunter, I'll keep making a few videos. If you got others that you want me to see or want me to play, drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.